Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel for the Coppa Italia Sassuolo Juve Sassuolo match reaction. A win, so we made it to the semi-final against Fiorentina, home and away. It's a two-legged semi-final. So yeah, before we get into the game, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as you can see, video is sponsored by Sporting. Link in the description. It's just a live score app. You can check the live scores, you get news on the club, you can vote for your MVPs after every game, plus there's a chat with our community in, so you can chat during the games. It's fun. So link for that in the description. Now, the game. At the end of the day, we won, so that's positive. Like we will go by the start, like with the start, like the lineup, it was okay, like the team out there good enough to beat Sassuolo off to a great start, goal after 3 minutes, and then we do what we always do. Like I think, like, because we talked about it many times, it's just a decision we make coming from Allegri, because the players don't take that decision. Like, that's built into that squad, in my opinion, and we take our foot off the gas and we start hitting the brake also. Like, it's absolutely crazy how we shut down after we take a lead every week. We just completely shut down. And today it was up to a point that it was just embarrassing. Like, at home, we were getting dominated. And we talked about it. If you watch the video, the preview video, we talked about it. Like, in the first 50 minutes, we were on it. And then we disappear until the 60, 65 minute. For some reason, we keep doing that. And today, again, we disappeared. Like, we gave them the ball. We were horrendous on the ball in the first half. Like, at times it was just painful to watch. McKennie playing on the left. Wow, he said, and Allegri said he can play better on the right. On the left, on the ball, in the first half, he was awful. He was awful. Like, absolutely awful. Quadrado in that first half, I don't know what he was doing. Bonucci, like, with that goal, Bonucci, like, just poor defending from Bonucci again. Like, so, how do you want to call it? Nonchalant, like, not interested. I don't know. Like, yeah, take a shot. It's okay. Just take a free shot on goal. Like, absolutely madness. Like, when we take the lead, at times, we should start to think, like, is this positive, taking an early lead for us? Because we get in so many troubles and we inflict that trouble upon us. Like, we invited Sassuolo basically to come on us. Like, Perin was making crazy saves. Like, it could have been 1-2, 1-3 at a certain point. Again, at the end of the half, McKennie, easy header, miss. Vlahovic, easy sitter, miss. So, but from that goal until the, let's say, 38th minute, we were so lucky. Like, we were getting dominated at home against Sassuolo. We were just getting dominated. And we had no answers. They were pressing us. Arthur, I feel sorry for him, because at times he was playing with two in that midfield. And he was struggling. And I think everybody will struggle. Again, that's not his fault. Like, he cannot do that in a two. He will struggle. If the coach puts him in that situation, like, he will struggle. Again, the second half, he picked it up. We made some changes, and he actually was good in the second half. But in the first half, he was struggling, and it was not his fault. Like, he was left almost alone. Like, a lot of players will struggle, and some players will get, I don't want to say dominated, but, like, they will look out of place, because that's not what they should be able to do. So that's on Allegri. But what also is on Allegri is the fact that we invite teams upon us. Like, sometimes I think we like it. Like, the way we play, it's insane. Like, we actually like it. And it was embarrassing. That first half was flashbacks to the first game against Sassuolo, or the Empoli game, where we looked completely out of place. Like, no organization, nothing going forward. Everything looked forced. It looked bad. That was basically the first half. Now, the second half, I don't want to say we played amazing, but Sassuolo were not existent in that second half. A few crosses for Scamacca, but not easy headers for Scamacca, like difficult headers. In the second half, we dominated that game, and then the second problem came to fruition, and that was missing chances. And again, some of those chances, great saves, but some of those chances, like, you can't miss that on that level. McKennie, free header. I don't know what he was doing. He just straight to the goalkeeper. De Ligt, he hits the post, and I saw a lot of people blaming De Ligt. Fine, but McKennie should have scored that easy. He should have scored that. Like De Ligt, the ball bounced against the post. It was a bit behind him, and it looks very. How do you want to say? It looks like a video you see on YouTube, like he stupid misses or something like that. But McKennie, you should have scored that goal. Free header. Vlahovic, Morata, like chance after chance after chance, and we were missing them. Some of them, like the Rabiot header, great save, but some of those chances just straight on the goalkeeper. So that's also an issue then. Like when you, in the first half, you struggle. In the second half, you come out, you take control of that game because Solo were not dangerous in that second half. But you start missing easy chances like every 5 minutes at some point, even more frequently, to be honest. At some point, it was like a chance after every 3 minutes. It was insane. But if you keep missing those chances, then a game drags on, and we almost needed extra time to beat Sassuolo at home when we have a game on Sunday, a big game. A big game on Sunday. At the end, Vlahovic, who I felt sorry for him today. The service wasn't really there, and when he got the ball, he made the most of them. Like, especially in the second half, he was not doubting. He was just taking shots, and I'm okay with that. But that goal was well worked from him. Like the run, the hold up, he skips past the players. Again, his shot was going out of the stadium. I don't know. He was going for a throw in. It takes a big deflection. It goes in. We got the luck. We didn't have in some circumstances opportunities in the second half. We got the luck. But again, like he was holding on to the ball maybe 20 seconds starting from the run. He made it into the box and nobody around him. There are like 6 Sassuolo players, and there was only Morata and Vlahovic his back. Like, it's actually insane that it took so long for Vlahovic to get to that in that position, and there was no player from us in there. Like, name it. McKennie, Dybala, Morata. Like, name the players. Nobody was near him to help him out. So that's also, for me, that's a problem. Like, we won. I'm happy. Like, it doesn't seem like that. We made it to the semifinal against Fiorentina, home and away. A good game. Like, a fun game to play, home and away. For obvious reasons, like Vlahovic and all those things. But like moving forward to Sunday, which is a bigger game, it doesn't fill me with confidence, this game. It doesn't. And again, that second half, we had a lot of chances, but we still didn't play particularly well. But those 35 minutes in the first half, those are very worrying. If that's against Atalanta away, again, they're not in their best moment. They aren't. Like, they're struggling. They're struggling. They have many injuries. It's not going well for them. But those 35 minutes away from home to Atalanta, if you play like that, if you give Atalanta the ball so many times, just giving them the ball, allowing them to have possession and to put pressure on you, that game will get out of hands. Like, that game can go out of control really quickly, and there's no way back against them away from home then. So that's a big issue. It is. Like, it's good that we won. Like, that's the goal. Like, you need to get into the semi-final of the Coppa Italia. But those 35 minutes, 30 minutes are very worrying because it keeps happening every game. Against Verona, we didn't give away clear-cut chances, to be honest, but today we did. And that's worrying that it keeps happening. It's frustrating, and I know Allegri will talk about it most likely in the presser, but it remains very, very worrying in my opinion. It remains really worrying. That's just my opinion. Like, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth for me. Like, it's a win. It's good. It's a win. We talked about keep positive feeling around the club. Maybe we are a bit negative as fans, but maybe the players in the club are like, we won. Another win. It's positive. Like the streak continues of not losing games. Besides the Inter game, but I was again after extra time. But those 35 minutes, I keep saying, it's worrying because it's repetitive. Like it keeps happening, and in some games it looks worse. Like you're like, how did we get away with it? In some games we have it under control in terms of not giving away big chances, but at some point it's coming back to bite us in the game, and there's no way back. And that's what I'm fearing on Sunday now. That's actually one of the things I'm scared about on Sunday against a team who are struggling, Atalanta, but who will go for it because like they lost 2 games on the bounce now out of the cup. Like they're gonna go for it, and they've, I won't say nothing to lose, but they have something to lose. But like it's different. So yeah, man of the match, the worst player on that pitch. I didn't like Bonucci. He picked it maybe up towards the end, but I didn't like Bonucci. I'm not saying Arthur, because it was not his fault at times. Bonucci, McKennie, like he didn't play well. He had so many chances, McKennie, and that's what we talked about it. He's playing because he can make those runs and he can score goals. Again, like today, yeah, easy chances and he missed them. I don't know, like one of those players, Sandro in that second half. Oh my god, like it was bad in the second half from Sandro. Like the time he has to make a cross and then just crosses to nobody. I don't know what he was doing at times. It's sad. It's just sad. I don't know what to say. It's sad. But yeah, I'm going with those things. With those players. Man of the match. I don't know. I actually don't know. I would say Perrin, because he kept us in it in the first half. I don't know. People will say, "Oh, but just Perrin, he never plays." He played a good game. He played a very good game today. He made some great saves, good saves, quality saves, to be honest. So I'm going with him because he never plays. And to be honest, when he plays, he actually does his job. So credit to him, because like you never play, you're being but yeah, when he plays, he does well. Another positive, like the 3 up front, it needs work, but it looks dangerous. When they go for it, but it needs work. It's not the finished article at all. And the second half will look better. But yeah, we are through to the next round, semi-final. It's a different competition. On Sunday is the big game. A win means even if Atalanta win their game in hand, you're in the top 4. So we need to go for that win. They are struggling. We are in a good moment in terms of getting results. The streak is alive. So we need to go for it on Sunday. No Milan scenario going out there for a point. That's a no-go. We need to go for the win. But for today, win, semi-final against Fiorentina. So that's what we asked for, and that's what they gave us at the end of the day. Yeah, as always, like the video, subscribe. As I said at the start of the video, Sporting app. You can chat in the group chat, results. You can vote for your man of the match. News on the club. You just can select Juve and you get all the new Juve news up to date. Link for that in the description. And we will see you in the next one. Ciao.